Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight it's the first of four between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tyler Chatwood, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Sneaky good pitcher, this guy here, Tyler Chatwood. Not overpowering, but good stuff. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. He's just an all-around good pitcher. How will you know if he's on early? He'll be inducing a lot of early ground balls. Good sinking action on his two-seam fastball.
Stepping up now, Rajay Davis. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. Another full count offering on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'll tell you, this team could really use a turnaround from Cespedes. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1. Batter pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 1 for 3. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 6.
So striding in, Jeff McNeil. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. And he takes ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here now the 2-2. Left side, but well foul. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Peter Alonso. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lowry on third. McNeil is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Batter pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Coming in for his first at-bat, J.D. Davis. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
4 runs here in this half inning. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hayward giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Batter pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's 1 for 3. Behind 0-2 now. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
This is a huge at-bat right.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Mets are out on top, 4-0. Noah Syndergaard will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 32 now for the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they have to build off their win in their last game. They were able to break a losing streak. They were finally able to get everybody to relax a little bit. We were able to sit down with the manager pre-game, and you can tell the stress has just come off them.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Lifted into center field. Lagares is under it. 1 down. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, this team is hoping that Cargo can get back on track as soon as possible. Talk about struggling. He had less than 5 hits the entire last month. Whoa, that's like a hit a week. I mean, come on. When you wake up and fall out of bed, you're at least going to be able to get 1 hit a week. He has to do a lot better than that.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's only 2 for 10. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Javier Baez. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 4-1 game. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He flied out leading off the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Bases are empty, one man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Into the box, Jed Lowry. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. Gonzalez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it 4-1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
Here's Jason Hayward now, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's 4 for 11. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Lagares, still going back. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Cubbies have made this a 4-2 game now.
Oh, man. That can only count for 1 run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can. And there wasn't a person in the building that didn't think that was gone.
Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Here's the 2-1 home. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8th, the pitcher, Tyler Chatwood.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher next, Tyler Chatwood. First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Daniel Descalso would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-2. Now to the plate, Jeff McNeil, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bryant is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Line hard to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next the big RBI minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove, moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here, but now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Popped him up. Rizzo has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Mets lead this one 4-2. So stepping in, Daniel Descalso, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Back to the top of the order now, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat Kyle Schwarber. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
They often say in baseball it's better to be lucky than good. This pitcher's been having a rough go of it lately, but that diving catch right there might have saved this inning and possibly saved the game.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0. Fouled straight back. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is, and a swing and a miss. So the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Talk about
Now
blowing it by a
first
guy.
baseman,
Geez, I mean, that fastball was
Anthony
way behind him when the swing came through the
Rizzo.
zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Anthony Rizzo. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Rizzo, a native Floridian. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
The 1-1 home. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Standing in now, Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ramos, a Venezuelan-born ball player, is second in the league in all-star voting among closers, so it looks promising that he'll get an invite to the midseason festivities.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
3-1. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a hard liner, but foul. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. 2-1 to Juan Lagares. To 2-2 now. Ramos leads off second with 1 gone in the inning, and it's fouled away. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Now the 2-1. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Number 18.
Pitcher got a little cute there. Fish ain't bite, and this guy knows how to swing the stick. A knock on a curveball. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Rajay Davis. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Count is 1-2 now. Line towards center field. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 5-2.
The batter, number 4.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up next, the switch hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Gonzalez coming on. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Mets out in front, 5-2. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Contreras swings, and this is well hit to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. Number 23 for him thus far, and it's a 5-3 game now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby deal. Well, ball's flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Standing in, Carlos Gonzalez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Gonzalez, commonly known as Cargo. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Gonzalez able to lay off, and he's aboard after working a base on balls.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
David Bodie will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
David Bodie.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Gonzalez rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the throw in gets away from him, and he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So coming to the plate, Daniel Descalzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. In the dirt, and an easy take for a ball. Ball 2. Bodie, the runner at second with 1 away. Grounded to first. Alonso scoops it up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Men on third with 2 down. Ready on 0-2. Now this one skips in for a ball. Two and two.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
2-2. Here it is. Sinker. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Hit in the air out to center field. Lagares is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a couple of men left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are all tied 5-5. Number 73 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the Cubs, number 73.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So one got in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
The 1-0. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he is going to score here on the sacrifice fly as they move in front here 6-5.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Juan Lagares. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 1-0 the count. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Now the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Cubs 5.